In this clip, I will only be describing the method of bringing a tsunami, or if you wish, a tidal wave, upon the city of Sydney. The reasons that will justify this action will be dealt with in another clip. I also offer this clip with its methods for students or for those interested in the occult who wish to examine those methods. I have made a talisman which you can copy and consecrate through the ritual of your choice, which, if you are in Sydney, can take place in various locations, and where you can place in various locations, with the preference of beaches, rivers, canals and other waterways. If these talismans were to, for example, pasted to the likes of telegraph poles or canal walls, they should be facing due east, or at least as easterly as possible. If the talismans were to be buried in the wet sand section of a beach, then they should be buried facing east. For example, if the talisman is upright before you bury it, then it would be readable to you if you are facing west. So if you are going to bury it on a beach, you would walk east towards the water and the wet sand. You would hold the talisman in your left hand. Then you would scoop a hole in the wet sand with your right hand, while facing east. Next, using your left hand, you would place the talisman in the hole, and the words of the talisman would appear upside down to you in your position. Next, you would use your right hand to cover the talisman with wet sand. This method can also apply to riverbanks. Whether you wish to apply the talisman either above ground or buried, it must always be facing east in an upright or potentially upright in the case of burial. It is not to be applied upside down, and it must be readable if you are facing west. I will now show you the talisman and provide you time to copy it down if you wish. The border of the square, the grid, and the letters of the words will be coloured according to the sephiroth of Geburah, depending on the word used. The background of the square will be coloured according to the sephiroth of Hod, again depending on the word used. The colours are a practical Kabbalah factor. With the talisman, we see a 5x5 application of the words. We have 5 words of 5 letters each. The number 5 applies in both a Kabbalah and planetary magic mode. The 5th sephiroth on the Tree of Life is Geburah. Geburah is aligned to the planet of Mars. Geburah is also transliterated as justice or severity. which are also associated with Mars. The sephiroth of Hod means glory, and is associated with communication. The sephiroth of Hod is aligned to Mercury, which also concerns communication. So, we can look at this using either the sephiroth factors or planetary factors, which are both related as in conveying a message with the application of force. Although I have shown factors from Kabbalah and factors associated with planetary magic, I wish to insist that so far you are not turning against God or the religion you follow or the denomination of that religion which you follow. All I have shown so far is the physical components of a ritual that you may undertake. If you are watching this clip on my YouTube channel, then if you go to my earliest clips, you will find clips concerning practical Kabbalah. But now I will give you some information on the four worlds and the equivalent God aspects in Christianity.